Hello, Level Cast learners. Welcome to your World News Update. Let's see what is happening today. News 1 of 22. First, in New Zealand, Ingrid Horrocks won a big prize. Her first book of stories, All Her Lives, won the Occam Award. This prize is worth 65,000 New Zealand dollars. It is special because only 5 story collections have won in 58 years. People were very surprised and happy for her. News 2 of 22. Next, in Canada, a court stopped a group from Alberta. This group wanted a vote for Alberta to be independent, or separate. But the judge said the government must talk to First Nations people first. First Nations are the original people of Canada. They must agree before collecting names for the vote. News 3 of 22. Now to Ukraine. The new Prime Minister of Hungary, Péter Magyar, changed his mind about Russia. He spoke after a big drone attack near Hungary. Drones are flying robots. He called the Russian ambassador to ask when the war will stop. This shows a shift, or a change, in Hungary's view. News 4 of 22. Australians who were on a cruise ship are now flying home. They were in the Netherlands. They are wearing special protective clothes, called PPE. 6 passengers tested negative for hantavirus, a type of virus. They will arrive in Western Australia soon. News 5 of 22. Benjamin Netanyahu, from Israel, said he went to the UAE secretly. UAE is the United Arab Emirates. He said this trip happened during a war with Iran. But the UAE said this is not true. They called his claims baseless, meaning they have no facts. News 6 of 22. In Germany, a children's doctor is in trouble. He is charged with 130 crimes. These crimes include child rape. They happened between 2013 and 2025. This is a very serious case in the Brandenburg state. News 7 of 22. Xi Jinping, from China, met Donald Trump. Xi warned Trump about problems with the U.S. over Taiwan. He said there could be clashes or fights. Trump said Xi promised not to send weapons to Iran. Taiwan felt relieved because Trump did not talk about their future. News 8 of 22. In Brazil, a video shows Flávio Bolsonaro, a politician, asking for money. He asked a banker for $26.8 million. This money was for a film about his father. This news is a big problem for his chance to become president. News 9 of 22. A Palestinian family's home is on Booking.com. This is a website for booking places to stay. The home was taken from them. It is in the West Bank, an area of land. It is listed as ideal for outdoor gatherings. This is part of illegal Israeli settlements. News 10 of 22. The wife of a British man is asking for help. Her husband, Ahmed al-Douche, is in jail in Saudi Arabia. She says he is held, arbitrarily, without a good reason. His health is getting worse. He was arrested in 2024 for things he wrote online. News 11 of 22. UN members are getting ready for a big vote. It is about a ruling from the ICJ, an international court. This ruling is about climate justice. If they vote yes, governments must cut greenhouse gas. These gases make the earth warmer. News 12 of 22. The Prime Minister of Latvia, Iveca Salina, has quit. She resigned because of problems with drones. Her government group fell apart. This happened after she fired her defense minister. She was unhappy with how they handled the drone issue. News 13 of 22. Iran says ships must work with them in the Strait of Hormuz. This is a narrow sea passage. This news comes after a ship was taken. The ship was taken near a port in the UAE. It was taken by unauthorized personnel, meaning people without permission. News 14 of 22. A Canadian officer, William Majker, was accused of spying. He was accused of helping China. He allegedly helped Chinese police. They wanted a man to return to China. This man was accused of fraud, or cheating. But Majker was found not guilty. News 15 of 22. Brazil's Atlantic forest has good news. It has the lowest deforestation in 40 years. Deforestation is cutting down trees. This is good for the environment. But some people worry that weaker laws could make the problem return. News 16 of 22. Today's news also talks about a prime minister. He is losing control of his political party. His health minister might try to become the new leader. This is a big story in politics. News 17 of 22. There was a secret mission to save old papers. These papers belong to UNRWA, a UN group for Palestinian refugees. Refugees are people who leave their homes because of war. Millions of documents were saved from Gaza and East Jerusalem. News 18 of 22. Israel says it will sue the New York Times newspaper. This is because of an article. The article was about sexual abuse of Palestinian prisoners. Netanyahu promised this lawsuit, but some experts think it might not work. News 19 of 22. Valley Export, a famous artist and filmmaker, has died. She was 85 years old. Her art caused controversy, or strong disagreement, in Austria in the 1960s. Now, her work is seen as important. It showed how women were seen as objects. News 20 of 22. A photo of a US-China meeting got criticism. People said there were no women in the picture. They called it masculine and exclusionary. This means it only showed men. People said it showed that women's voices do not matter. News 21 of 22. A politician from the Philippines has left the Senate building. Ronald de la Rosa was wanted by a court. He was wanted for his part in a war on drugs. He stayed in the building for days. But he left before the sun came up. News 22 of 22. Finally, Cuba has no more diesel or fuel oil. This is according to the energy minister. The U.S. blockade, or stopping trade, makes it hard for Cuba to get fuel. The minister says Cuba needs fuel from anyone. There are more power outages now. That's all for today's world news on Levelcast. Keep learning and we will see you next time.